Luang Punsiba. Welcome to another episode of Khangminashi Manipur, where it brings you stories about dedication, discipline, and true strength of Manipur. Today, we brings you a story about a young athlete who has created history not only for Manipur but also for the entire India as well. But before we move on with today's program, I would like to wish all our viewers a very happy International Men's Day. To all the men out there, thank you so much for the contributions that you have made for your family and for your society. And with this, I would like to welcome today's guest who has redefined masculinity in its rawest form. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming India's first WNBF Pro Champion winner and world's first WNBF tripled pro card holder. One and only, the proud son of Kangleipak, Mr. Mangaal Arambam. Welcome to the show, Mangaal.
Thank you. Khoramjari Mayambu and Big TV na sumaina on the opportunity privilege BB with them tagatsari.
Mangaal yamna sunungai ko ngasi abdi yamna kuire Mangaal ga ega pau phonazar ko jai tare, but Mangaal gi schedules yamna chin ba haiba tare hojik sis one after another media ma yamna su koi tan ga leiba su matam oi ba hai tare, and then adugi damak to koina wari batai sana ge tawje phang da, but yamna su chana na hai tare International Men's Day gi sida thoram sida koina Mangaal ga unajo phangja ba se haiba tare khoi gi su yamna laibak fabne si mayam se loina mak thupsan jara kanda Mangaal gi ngasi bagi journey in bodybuilding haiba tare and creating a culture of natural bodybuilding ki culture amakak Manipur da su introduce to wir kanda sumain tor kanda miyam na king of neti kaina dumaina title miyam pi basically damak ta pulap thupsan jara kanda effective gi mai kai dagi congratulations and thank you so much haizage.
Thank you.
Yam nungai je ko Mangaal ado ahanba koina khangjaning base handaki yamna iconic oigraba a world natural bodybuilding championship sigi ada mafam ani thokna pangthokhi base Dubai amasung Taiwan da sumaina pangthokhi base gi matang da haibatar hena kupna su khangningi si se karamba makhal gi championship no masung Mangaal na kamain tor kan da sida participate tawbagi opportunity fangi no, because I'm very sure that step by step lak tagadi hekta kala kan da Taiwan da chatlaga hekta yorba yaba natte haibatar ado sigi magi process ina kai no di matang da hana wari libi
ahanba maktada ina thokchoriba competition gi maming WNBF World Natural Bodybuilding Federation is a dope tested and a drug tested natural bodybuilding competition oidune magi policy je 10 years drug free policy ogedaba whether you can be a lifetime natural oiba or minimum of 10 years drug free di ogedaba any athlete na participate togedi but there are not specific akoi gi adum badi leite ko haidi any athlete can participate if they are natural athlete. So same thing I did in 2024. I went to Philippines and I competed there, where I got my first WNBF double pro card phangjagi ne da pro card ani phanggiba overall champion jo ani tajagiba 2024 da Philippines da adagi tawra matung sida aina hojik Dubai ga Taiwan ga handak thokchabane 2025 da adada Dubai ga Taiwan ga international pro show kawe aina thokcharubudo So in every international pro show, there is an amateur show also. So amateur didn't like any. If anyone from all across the world can participate there, there is no specific. So I have the light as long as you pass the polygraph test, lie detector test, so I will come to that later. But the pastor matung the athletes participate So I already got pro card in bodybuilding and men's physique in 2024 from the WNBF Philippines. So the classic physics WNBF the later mine the classic physics known introduced to WNBF is federation I think around more than 100 years ago. Federation ni mine only through bodybuilding haitare how's it federation jina atopa ICN kind of the mois namu koi fitness the yauba the model runway model kind of yauba get out mam yauko WNBF only sole purpose magi bodybuilding khatane
the true nature of bodybuilding
true natural bodybuilding je ana Philippines the top so category yam de baina adagi adum ayuk pung tare dai de horoga dum evening gi pung mari de dum yam laina lo challe ba dum amju nungai ba aduga khoi da ju yamna haine talk with them no I give the experience as no I see the talk work I the I know a talk pasida and mine I the am comfortable way am no I ba schedule gazi ko side talk with them I the talk was them ngasi hayang adum tak thuin hospital thame mang the talk re schedule gazi dum
okay
am na dum ba am na punctual over time was ko athlete am no I ba tar ma wi I no I jagi ba adagi mo gi drug testing policy kai ka ko am na clean noi ba am na I the raw era ko mine lai ba mine to gimna Dubai ji da handak no na classic physics is interest talk ba but I step there as amateur in a toy han ba ko
but sigi se han no in Dubai the introduce to can you have say han information
han phangi
okay
mine to ga tawbasida Dubai gi mamang da kai da no ma tawbune kai da no ma sin bani lam da di kawre Dubai is the second ne ko second show but so I went there I participated. Then I won the overall. I got my pro card. So that's how I got the triple pro card in WNBF.
Yeah, talking about the triple pro card, Mangaal, I know like Khangminashi was say pro card. Say I know some young matam the India's first athletes to win 3 pro card and a hyper. But actually it was not India. It was for the world. World the asigi 3 triple pro card say WNBF ki sigi say 3 pro card fang say Malayam the athlete am the late haidar. Mangaal you're the first one.
Yes.
Sigi pro card sigi matang dosa haina Khangminashi at the same time kegumba WNBF the sumaina pro card phangakpa matam se sisga masigi benefits na kari oi doino have sigi matang da sahibi
yeah haji ke hojiki WNBF ki pro card se aina phangjari buje category ahum ne ba dagana ko hojiki classic physique habam le moi loi khenai ko ada mi na di hange kam aina mangana category ahum ji da kam aim phang doino
exactly as always right
aduna mainly I je adum posing yam practice tawe
okay
mainly is because of posing also adagi maybe because of my anatomy gi miyoi big structure have to leina koi shoulder to waist ratio yamna phajaba adi any body is gym sanar ga masa pharga ta competition thoga ta yes they can compete but they won't place high if they don't know how to present themselves well on stage and then it's like cano never see dance art makhalama never so posing is very very important so stage mamang thoka da koi post tong matam da mi je tongan ba julai sengmani haidi koi sumna sum phamba da lepa da u body ji am de kan taw but when they flex on stage kerom taw muscle je ta loimak su ne yaw adana adamain taw julai adana in hiding is a bodybuilding is a mit na yeng da is a very subjective sport also so adana my lay so I think I am very good in posing and presenting myself. I know the flow, the transition haiba. I know bodybuilding thogana kamaina post ogani, men's physique thogana kamaina. Because before I compete any category, compete I undergo the rules and regulation ko. Moi posing kamain tawi. What are judges looking for? For example, classic physique tagadi. They don't want so huge guys. They want that classic aesthetic look. They want you to hit vacuum manam le koi puk kaching laga vacuum yam phajaba ko it's like a golden era golden aesthetic taina gi matam gi adum baga je me ahoy adum gi matam gi thai aseng bari classic hai je dune ba classic the name itself classic physique why it's introduced hojik lai je kai na adum da adum ba thaina gi phajaba beauty ko golden adum ba do purak na bagi damak tane ba ana natadi kashu introduce story na bodybuilding jina dum enough way and then mine to men's physique kai na mu board short selaga ko model gi type ko yamna smile the boy looks the boy ro nangi mainly nangi yamna B taper leba ko bits body ki type ta haidare ne ko adamai yenge even looks ya matter tawi.
And I think that in that category, like Hana the Gihon Mangaal, so you're best at that category, right?
I am pamdana sanare men's physique. Men's physique is my kenoina ko admaina. But in the coming day study, if you are asking me to choose one, then I will choose classic physique.
Wow,
so
nice.
Classic physique is the reason because I love classic physique. Classic physique now shows the proportions also. So you need to build your legs, the core, the structure. And hacking with them, statue of man, but the aesthetic
the Greek god aesthetic.
Greek god aesthetic I have though, and it's achievable also. So bodybuilding, see, bodybuilding we are. I think we suffer from something called dysmorphia.
Body dysmorphia, right?
Body dysmorphia. And the muscles, scam sounding the hang body yaro, sounding but with time, yes, I was a men's physique athlete, but now classic physics na mukitang kakchokot pa high tire neko. And the bodybuilding na quite the kahani muscular report to and with time, let's see. But for now, I'm comfortable with classic. In coming years, with more training and mind taragadi, we'll see where I fit in more.
But I'm very sure. Have the hene so because I have been following you on Instagram. I've been following on different social media platforms like that.
So
levels of commitment that you have put up in this field of bodybuilding have a tareka. The sigi the makta so koina yamna su achievable oye na so kala at the same time kari haigani not only sida confined to organize tungan tungan from the chakla kanda training tungan loba at the same time Mangaal ki goals physique oram badagi miyoi bagi development gi matungin have different levels of sports so different levels transition of a journey have a Mangaal ki bodybuilding ki journey is the koina so ampaslo
I angang ngai da kasu suman bodybuilding sanagani step stage mathak kagani kai khalam banateba aina angang ngai da hogri just for fitness ko haksang phana bagi dong te apps ka kha thoga dam just to feel good healthy oina ba ko healthy oina ba dagi fit oina ba haitare ne adu gi dong ta hor khibne ba but slowly I don't know how I reach here. I don't know. Mind but again, another question was pro card ki matang da so the benefits, we got a lot of benefits. Like pro card IGD, we are not an amateur athlete anymore. We have entered into a professional league never go. So we get a lot of respect from the judges, from the fellow athletes as well, wherever we go. And we get to do guest poses also. And recently, for the first time in India, WNBF India Chile and Mumbai. So I was invited as a judge there. Although I was test judging the my score was not counted because it was my first time judging. So, but the experience they gave me and the respect, so that is there. And pro Phangagadi, it adds more value to your
journey,
to your even to my social media account also, whether sponsorship phangani have but I can't confirm you that, but still it adds little bit value to so you can and the pro ads being a pro athlete that build trust also, then you can prep many other athletes, the client meama athlete meama prep the way nang makhada, you can build your own team. You can earn a lot of money by using, but pro card phanga paisa ta phang have but you have to know how to use it. So basically there are a lot of benefits like that also. And lastly, pro IGD is you are among the elites in Smarty. You get to compete with the best and the best of the world. So not only just India, again mapanam da lay ko adu ma'am do loy thengna bagi ngam bagi opportunity there are endless ma'am like opportunity pro card phang bagi and lots of respect you get, as I again mentioned. Mine am pro card
so job was achievement bodybuilding is the heart and soul. Even at the same time, Mangaal, I think bodybuilding has become bread and butter for you also.
Yes.
Pro card ki level se minus so like it's a level of lifetime achievement. And talking about your family, I think you came from a family of bodybuilding. So introduce us to your family.
ꯑꯩꯒꯤ ꯀꯩꯅꯣꯗꯤ ꯑꯩ ꯕꯕꯥꯏ ꯃꯤꯡ ꯕꯤꯔꯦꯟꯗ꯭ꯔ ꯑꯔꯥꯝꯕꯝ ꯃꯃꯥꯒꯤꯅ ꯑꯣꯃꯤꯂꯥ ꯑꯗꯨꯒ ꯑꯩ ꯏꯆꯟꯅꯨꯄꯤ ꯑꯃ ꯂꯩ ꯅꯨꯖꯥꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯃꯔꯤ ꯈꯛꯇꯅꯦ ꯑꯁꯦꯡꯕꯗꯤ ꯑꯗꯨꯕꯨ ꯕꯣꯗꯤ ꯕꯤꯜꯗꯤꯡ ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯛꯄꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯕꯕꯥꯁꯨ ꯊꯥꯏꯅ ꯑꯗꯨꯝ ꯁ꯭ꯄꯣꯔꯠꯁꯃꯦꯟ ꯑꯣꯏꯅ ꯍꯧꯔꯛꯑꯦ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯕꯕꯥꯁꯨ ꯅꯦꯁꯅꯦꯜ ꯁꯣꯠ ꯄꯨꯠ ꯄ꯭ꯂꯦꯌꯔꯒꯁꯨ ꯑꯣꯏꯔꯛꯑꯦ ꯑꯗꯣ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯐꯦꯃꯤꯂꯤꯒꯤ ꯕꯦꯛꯒ꯭ꯔꯥꯎꯟꯁꯦ ꯑꯗꯨꯝ ꯍꯥꯏꯗꯤ ꯁ꯭ꯄꯣꯔꯠꯁ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯕꯕꯥ ꯑꯩ ꯇꯁꯦꯡꯅ ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯕꯗ ꯏꯟꯁꯄꯤꯔꯦꯁꯟꯁꯦ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯕꯕꯥꯗꯩꯁꯨ ꯎꯕ ꯕꯕꯥꯗꯩꯁꯨ ꯈꯔ ꯑꯗꯨꯝ ꯏꯝꯄꯦꯛ ꯇꯧꯋꯦꯅ ꯈꯜꯂꯦ ꯌꯥꯝ ꯍꯣꯠꯅꯩ ꯍꯥꯏꯇꯥꯔꯦ ꯕꯕꯥꯁꯦ ꯑꯗꯨꯝ ꯃꯥꯅ ꯍꯣꯠꯅꯕꯗꯨ ꯎꯔꯒ ꯑꯩꯉꯣꯟꯗ ꯑꯗꯨꯝ ꯍꯣꯠꯅꯅꯤꯡꯕ ꯑꯃ ꯐꯥꯎꯋꯦ ꯑꯗꯨꯅ ꯍꯥꯏꯗꯤ ꯑꯉꯥꯡ ꯑꯣꯏꯔꯤꯉꯩꯗ ꯊꯕꯛꯀꯁꯦ ꯁꯨꯔꯁꯨ ꯑꯗꯨꯝ ꯍꯥꯏꯗꯤ ꯈꯪꯗꯦ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯌꯥꯝ ꯊꯕꯛ ꯁꯨꯕ ꯀꯟꯕ ꯍꯥꯏꯇꯥꯔꯦ ꯑꯍꯜ ꯂꯃꯟꯁꯤꯅꯁꯨ ꯊꯕꯛ ꯁꯨꯕꯁꯨ ꯀꯜꯂꯤꯗꯅ ꯑꯗꯨꯝ ꯃꯁꯥꯒꯤꯁꯨ ꯀꯟꯖꯔꯦ ꯑꯗꯨꯗꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯕꯥꯒꯤꯁꯨ ꯃꯁꯥꯒꯤ ꯑꯗꯨꯝ ꯁ꯭ꯄꯣꯔꯠꯁꯃꯦꯟ ꯑꯣꯏꯕꯒꯤ ꯁ꯭ꯄꯤꯔꯤꯠ ꯍꯥꯏꯒꯗ꯭ꯔꯥ ꯑꯗꯒꯤ ꯖꯤꯝꯒꯁꯦ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯕꯥꯒꯤ ꯊꯥꯏꯅ ꯀꯣꯠ ꯃꯈꯥꯗꯒ ꯁꯥꯔꯝꯃꯦꯒ ꯑꯩꯅꯕꯨꯗꯤ ꯈꯪꯖꯍꯧꯗ꯭ꯔꯦꯀꯣ ꯑꯗꯨ ꯂꯩꯔꯝꯕꯒꯤ ꯊꯥꯏꯅꯒꯤ ꯗꯝꯕꯦꯜꯒꯗꯣ ꯑꯩꯒꯤ ꯖꯤꯝꯗ ꯑꯗꯨꯝ ꯊꯝꯃꯦꯕ ꯃꯆꯥ ꯑꯃ ꯊꯥꯏꯅ ꯑꯔꯤꯕ ꯑꯩꯅ ꯁꯨꯝ ꯃꯦꯃꯣꯔꯤ ꯅꯨꯡꯁꯤꯗꯅ ꯑꯗꯨꯃꯥꯏꯅ ꯇꯧꯗꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯀꯀꯥ ꯕꯣꯕꯤ ꯍꯣꯏꯒꯁꯨ ꯂꯩꯔꯦ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯀꯀꯥ ꯕꯣꯕꯤ ꯍꯣꯏꯒꯁꯨ ꯑꯗꯨꯝ ꯃꯈꯥꯗ ꯁꯥꯟꯅꯔꯛꯑꯦ ꯀꯥꯏꯅꯀꯣ ꯑꯗꯨꯝꯕ ꯌꯥꯝ ꯂꯩ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯀꯀꯥ ꯕꯣꯕꯤ ꯍꯣꯏꯁꯦ ꯑꯗꯨꯃꯥꯏꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯀꯀꯥ ꯕꯣꯕꯤꯁꯤꯅ ꯑꯃꯨꯛ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯌꯨꯝꯊꯪꯅꯕ ꯑꯣꯏꯗꯣꯏꯅꯦ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯀꯣꯂꯨꯞꯇꯤ ꯄꯨꯜꯂꯒ ꯑꯗꯨꯃꯥꯏꯅ ꯁꯨꯝ ꯃꯣꯏ ꯃꯌꯥꯝ ꯎꯔꯛꯄꯁꯤꯅ ꯕꯕꯥꯁꯨ ꯂꯩꯔꯦ ꯑꯗꯨꯃꯥꯏꯅ ꯑꯩꯉꯣꯟꯗ ꯏꯟꯁꯄꯥꯌꯔ ꯌꯥꯝ ꯇꯧꯔꯒꯀꯣ ꯑꯗꯨꯃꯥꯏꯅ ꯂꯥꯛꯈꯤꯕ ꯑꯗꯨ ꯇꯁꯦꯡꯅ ꯑꯉꯥꯡ ꯑꯣꯏꯔꯤꯉꯩꯗ ꯑꯩ ꯕꯣꯗꯤ ꯕꯤꯜꯗꯤꯡ ꯁꯥꯟꯅꯒꯦꯒꯗꯤ ꯁꯨꯡꯈꯟ ꯈꯟꯈꯤꯗꯦ ꯍꯥꯏꯗꯤ ꯑꯗꯨꯝ ꯑꯉꯥꯡ ꯑꯣꯏꯔꯤꯉꯩꯗ ꯑꯗꯨꯝ ꯄꯨꯡꯉꯥꯎ ꯉꯥꯎꯔꯒ ꯑꯗꯨꯃꯥꯏꯅ ꯂꯩꯔꯛꯄ ꯑꯉꯥꯡꯅꯦꯕ ꯑꯗꯨꯕꯨ ꯑꯩꯒꯤ ꯂꯥꯏꯐꯀꯤ ꯇꯔꯅꯤꯡ ꯄꯣꯏꯟ ꯍꯥꯏꯇꯥꯔꯦꯅꯦꯀꯣ ꯑꯩꯁꯦ ꯑꯗꯨ ꯄꯟꯖꯥꯕꯇ ꯑꯩꯁꯦ ꯂꯥꯏꯔꯤꯛ ꯇꯝꯕ ꯆꯠꯄꯗꯒꯤ ꯑꯣꯏꯒꯅ ꯑꯩꯁꯦ ꯀ꯭ꯂꯥꯁ 10 ꯐꯥꯎꯗꯤ ꯃꯦꯇ꯭ꯔꯤꯛ ꯐꯥꯎꯗ ꯁ꯭ꯋꯥꯏ ꯀꯦꯊꯣꯂꯤꯛ ꯁ꯭ꯀꯨꯜ ꯇꯝꯃꯝꯃꯤ ꯑꯗꯨꯁꯨ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯃꯅꯤꯄꯨꯔꯒꯤ ꯑꯉꯥꯡ ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯦꯅ ꯃꯇꯝꯗꯨꯗꯗꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯁꯨ ꯑꯗꯨꯝ ꯒꯥꯔꯤ ꯀꯣꯏꯊꯧ ꯊꯧꯗꯅ ꯌꯨꯝꯗ ꯂꯩꯇꯕꯤ ꯒꯥꯔꯤ ꯃꯃꯥꯡ ꯊꯥꯡꯒꯠꯄꯤ ꯃꯅꯤꯡ ꯊꯥꯡꯒꯠꯄꯤ
ꯑꯣ ꯊꯥꯕꯤ
ꯍꯣꯏ ꯊꯥꯕꯤ ꯊꯥꯏꯅ ꯌꯥꯝ ꯇꯧꯅꯔꯝꯕꯗꯣ ꯑꯗꯨꯒꯤ ꯃꯇꯝꯗꯣ ꯑꯣꯏꯗꯣꯏꯅꯦꯕ ꯑꯗꯣ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯃꯥꯅ ꯑꯩꯁꯦ ꯎꯔꯛꯇꯅ ꯁꯤ ꯉꯥꯡꯁꯦ ꯉꯥꯎꯁꯟꯅꯗꯣꯔꯦꯅ ꯎꯔꯛꯇꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯃꯥꯅ ꯑꯩꯁꯦ ꯄꯟꯖꯥꯕꯇ ꯊꯥꯈꯤꯕꯅꯦ ꯄꯟꯖꯥꯕꯇ ꯊꯥꯔꯒ ꯑꯗꯨꯁꯨ ꯀꯣꯏꯕ ꯑꯣꯏꯅ ꯆꯠꯄꯅꯦ ꯑꯗ ꯑꯥ ꯌꯧꯔꯒ ꯐꯣꯟꯁꯦ ꯃꯥꯅ ꯁ꯭ꯋꯤꯆ ꯑꯣꯐ ꯇꯧꯁꯟꯈ꯭ꯔꯕ ꯀꯩꯝ ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯛꯇ꯭ꯔꯕ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯃꯥꯅ ꯇ꯭ꯔꯦꯞ ꯇꯧꯔꯒ ꯊꯝꯈ꯭ꯔꯦꯕ ꯑꯗꯨꯝ ꯑꯗꯨꯅ ꯑꯥꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯃꯃꯥꯒꯤ ꯃꯆꯟꯅꯨꯄꯤꯁꯦ ꯇꯥꯡꯈꯨꯜ ꯀꯀꯥ ꯑꯝꯗ ꯍꯣꯡꯉꯦ IFS ꯑꯣꯏꯕ ꯐ꯭ꯔꯦꯡꯀꯣꯏ ꯍꯥꯏꯅ ꯏꯟꯗꯤꯌꯟ ꯐꯣꯔꯦꯁ ꯁꯥꯔꯚꯤꯁꯇ ꯑꯗ ꯃꯥꯒꯤ ꯌꯨꯝ ꯄꯊꯥꯟꯀꯣꯠꯇꯨꯗ ꯂꯩꯔꯒ ꯑꯩꯁꯦ ꯑꯗꯨꯗ ꯃꯤ ꯃꯌꯨꯝꯗ ꯂꯩꯔꯝꯃꯤꯅ ꯍꯥꯏꯗꯤ ꯑꯟꯇꯤ ꯑꯣꯏꯔꯁꯨ ꯑꯩꯒꯤ ꯑꯪꯀꯜ ꯑꯣꯏꯔꯁꯨ ꯌꯥꯝ ꯇꯣꯏꯅ ꯎꯅꯕ ꯅꯠꯇꯦꯕ ꯑꯗꯨꯅ ꯍꯪꯒꯣꯏꯕ ꯈꯤꯇꯪ ꯐꯥꯎꯋꯤꯗꯅ ꯃꯤ ꯃꯌꯨꯝꯗ ꯂꯩꯕꯅꯤꯅ ꯑꯗꯨꯅ ꯑꯩꯁꯦ ꯃꯄꯥꯟꯒ ꯊꯣꯛꯈꯤꯗ꯭ꯔꯦꯕ ꯑꯗꯨꯝ ꯂꯥꯏꯔꯤꯛ ꯄꯥꯔ ꯑꯗꯨꯝ ꯂꯩꯗꯅ ꯑꯗꯒꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯀꯀꯥꯗꯨꯅ ꯑꯃꯨꯛ ꯀꯃꯥꯏꯅ ꯇꯧꯔꯝꯒꯦꯗ ꯃꯥꯁꯦ ꯃꯥꯔꯁꯦꯜ ꯑꯥꯔꯇꯤꯁ ꯑꯣꯏꯔꯝꯕ ꯍꯥꯟꯅ ꯃꯥꯔꯁꯦꯜ ꯑꯥꯔꯇꯤꯁ ꯃꯥꯁꯦ ꯀꯔꯥꯇꯤ ꯖꯤꯠ ꯀꯨꯟꯗꯣ ꯀꯥꯏꯅ ꯂꯩꯌꯦꯕꯀꯣ
ꯇꯥꯡꯈꯨꯜ ꯑꯪꯀꯜꯁꯦ
ꯇꯥꯡꯈꯨꯜ ꯑꯪꯀꯜꯁꯦ ꯃꯥꯁꯦ ꯄꯨꯔꯥ ꯀꯔꯥꯇꯤ ꯆꯦꯝꯄꯤꯌꯟꯒꯁꯨ ꯑꯣꯏꯔꯝꯃꯦ ꯑꯗꯣ ꯃꯥꯁꯦ ꯑꯗꯨꯝ ꯃꯥ ꯌꯦꯡꯕꯗꯒꯤꯅꯦꯕ ꯏꯟꯁꯄꯤꯌꯔ ꯑꯣꯏꯔꯛꯈꯤꯁꯦ ꯑꯁꯦꯡꯕꯗꯤ ꯑꯩꯒꯤ ꯄꯨꯟꯁꯤꯁꯦ ꯑꯗꯨ ꯍꯥꯏꯗꯤ ꯑꯩ ꯍꯥꯟꯅ ꯕꯣꯗꯤ ꯕꯤꯜꯗꯤꯡ ꯀꯀꯥ ꯍꯣꯏ ꯃꯌꯥꯝ ꯂꯩ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯕꯥ ꯍꯣꯏꯁꯨ ꯂꯩ ꯑꯗꯨꯕꯨ ꯁꯥꯟꯅꯒꯦ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯒꯤ ꯋꯥꯈꯜ ꯁꯨꯡꯂꯥꯛ ꯂꯥꯛꯈꯤꯗꯦꯕ ꯑꯗꯨꯕꯨ ꯑꯩꯁꯦ ꯀꯀꯥꯅ ꯃꯥꯔꯁꯦꯜ ꯑꯥꯔꯠ ꯁꯥꯟꯅꯕꯗꯣ ꯑꯗꯨ ꯎꯕꯗꯒꯤ ꯑꯩꯁꯦ ꯀꯗꯥꯏꯗꯅꯣ ꯈꯪꯗꯦ ꯑꯗꯨꯝ ꯉꯥꯎꯈ꯭ꯔꯦꯕ ꯑꯩꯁꯦ ꯃꯉꯣꯟꯗ ꯑꯗꯨꯒ ꯃꯥꯅ ꯁꯥꯟꯅꯕꯒꯁꯦ ꯑꯩ ꯇꯨꯃꯤꯟꯅ ꯑꯗꯨꯝ ꯌꯦꯡꯖꯔꯒꯀꯣ ꯍꯥꯏꯗꯤ ꯇꯥꯛꯑꯣꯁꯨ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯁꯨ ꯉꯝꯗꯕ ꯇꯨꯃꯤꯟꯅ ꯌꯦꯡꯖꯔꯒ ꯃꯥꯅ ꯁꯥꯟꯅꯕꯗꯣ ꯃꯥ ꯆꯠꯈ꯭ꯔꯒꯗꯒꯨꯝꯕ ꯁꯥꯟꯅꯕ ꯑꯗꯨꯃꯥꯏꯅ ꯇꯧꯔꯒ ꯇꯧꯕꯗꯒꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯀꯀꯥꯗꯨꯅꯁꯨ ꯑꯗꯨꯝ ꯃꯥꯒꯤ ꯀꯔꯦꯛꯇꯔ ꯃꯥꯒꯤ ꯗꯤꯁꯤꯄ꯭ꯂꯤꯟ ꯀꯣ ꯃꯥꯒꯤ ꯕꯤꯍꯦꯕꯤꯌꯔ ꯀꯩꯀꯥꯁꯦ ꯑꯩꯅ ꯌꯥꯝ ꯑꯥꯏꯗꯣꯂꯥꯏꯁ ꯇꯧꯖꯕ ꯍꯥꯏꯇꯥꯔꯦ ꯃꯤꯁꯦ ꯄꯥꯝꯃꯗꯤ ꯑꯗꯨꯝ ꯐꯣꯂꯣ ꯇꯧꯖꯩꯗꯅ
Exactly.
ꯑꯗꯨꯃꯥꯏꯅ ꯇꯧꯈꯤꯕꯗꯒꯤ ꯑꯗꯨꯝ ꯌꯥꯝꯅ ꯑꯩꯒꯤ ꯂꯥꯏꯐꯇ ꯍꯥꯏꯇꯥꯔꯦꯅꯦ ꯃꯥꯅ ꯁꯦꯞꯄꯤꯡ ꯇꯧꯕ ꯑꯩꯉꯣꯟꯗꯀꯣ ꯑꯗ ꯏꯟꯗꯣꯃꯤꯇꯦꯕꯜ ꯁ꯭ꯄꯤꯔꯤꯠ ꯍꯥꯏꯇꯥꯔꯦꯅꯦ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯁ꯭ꯄꯣꯔꯠꯁꯇ ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯒꯅ ꯑꯗꯨꯝꯕ ꯁ꯭ꯄꯤꯔꯤꯠꯇꯣ ꯃꯥꯅ ꯑꯁꯨꯝꯕ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯕꯕꯥꯁꯨ ꯂꯩꯔꯦ ꯀꯀꯥ ꯕꯣꯕꯤꯁꯨ ꯂꯩꯔꯦ ꯁꯨꯃꯥꯏꯅ ꯃꯌꯥꯝꯁꯤꯅ ꯁꯔꯥꯎꯟ ꯇꯧꯔꯒ ꯑꯩ ꯉꯁꯤ ꯁꯨꯃꯥꯏꯅ ꯑꯣꯏꯔꯛꯄꯅꯦꯕ ꯑꯗꯨꯅ so I'm very very lucky to have such people around me and so every time I would like to thank them like for whatever I have become today
Yeah, exactly.
so it's not only my so adune bodybuilding see we can't say it's an individual sport so it's like we need support from everyone who even my family my loved ones and the friends and everyone so that's why bodybuilding many people often say it's an individual sport but also mapanadi man but inside the spirit the willpower the mindset everything comes from the people muy mayamduna dum inspire to mayamdune
Exactly, and thank you so much. Thank you so much, everyone, for creating Mr. Mangaal. Sigi Mangaal se create to thank you so much. Impact TV mai kai dagi haizage. And talking about kind of preparation gi matang da khoi lak matam se Mangaal akhudi the preparation talk matam se yum da chak asaba kitang thongbiramasu chicken breast khara dam food piramasu amna harau jo matam ne haidar. When during your prep time you are not only preparing your body but you're also preparing mentally haidar.
Yes.
Sigi matam se we have different social life have the friends,
sacrifice,
girlfriends, whatever relation that you have in the society, you have to sacrifice everything and you have to be with yourself alone. Sigi matam se di kamaina, being a young person, you must be having lots of relationship with your friends, with your family, with girlfriend. No doubt, Sigi matam se di kamain tor kanda have the how do you prepare your mind? And how do you adjust those magi influence mayam the combine adjust the way you matang the side
haidi bodybuilding, when you say bodybuilding, is a game of sacrifice. First of all, you have to be ready
exactly
for anything.
How to mean everything.
It's like you're living inside a box every day in, day out. You're doing the same thing every day. If you are not able to do it, then you are not meant to be on the top. Top 1% yoga already. You have to do, you have to have the mantras of discipline punctual with your timing. Meal the same timing so sacrifice. Yes, I have spent a lot of family time sacrifice celebration even my birthday celebrate family is you have to sacrifice. You have to sacrifice. Really, sacrifice for that one. But family understand because they see my goal, they see my hard work, they see my visions. So my close ones, my family, they know. Only that's why I see you understand support yam tawi.
You're really lucky, bro, for that.
Yeah. I je kenone. I yum ji charging dagi ne ko. Charging dagi or I gi gym mam lay. Gym je House of Neti gym je. I gi ching he charging main khong doi be yum na. Charging gi ching mang da khoi gi farm han la ram ba hi ta khoi poi na thambiram ba. Khoi hojik pudi khar sem gat laga I get gym mama I did the dum lay re yum je. I yum da su sang dre ba. Sang da hai I yam na jun khoi je khoi gi keno je joint family jo da kene. Yam ju chill le manung da ko. Legi I get this gym da dum I gym da lay bu jam nungai ja ba hi ta ra ngon da I did dum aduna sacrifice I do ne ba I did gym da dum lay ra ne ba. My whole I think I gym kakabu bi dhan le ram ba da gi I gym I get the ship to ne. Ka o bi do keno Masi handle to ngam da mai thab kai ka chin bagi ko ai ngon da mangal nang noina tawro na ai na mangon da loction bane machine gai do adu ai gi da hang bane hoji da hana di lang thaban gi akoi gi kanglei mai theater le do adu gi maning da ka ka gi yum sale da han le ram bane ba jim do ka u bi nan mai to ai gi da hoji thamme mai to boji da ai da dun lai re chak cha da na thong da na khot na shan lai jare so the amount of dedication these people don't see. Okay, so sai dum hai di natural bodybuilding je dune yamna sacrifice to changi yamna dedication to changi ko aduna nasada thajagadabani you need to have a self belief number 1 ko before anyone believes in you because I know because it's a river competition I see a lot of hatred on me also and it's a history for the nation so I ju keep a power ba I di I to ju ngam gadar ne I marmak ta ko ju I'm just worried. I give up. But I have to think about my parents. I have to think about my state, Manipur. I have to make my nation proud. And so all these things I do it. My own I sacrifice me. I'm like bodybuilding.
Small sacrifice. But internally, don't fight. Mangaal, let's talk more about Sandaki competitions. WNBF competitions. Because not only for you, from the experience, the young athletes who would love to go to this championships, Mangaal stories. I'm very sure that Impact TV has a huge audience of bodybuilders. From my experience, let's talk more about this championship. I think you are the first natural bodybuilder that I have interviewed. I think. Preparations at the same time, the doping test. Let's talk more about this doping test.
Doping test and doping tips na horage ko WNBF ki matang da smain taraga ko je any natural bodybuilding ga enhance haitare ko adu ga kai khena baje ahan ba khoi gi WNBF ta satpa di polygraph testing jan ta da gano hek adu ba yo ga dum haidi moina hana commission thokchingai da email da koina schedule timing ama pirakane ba ko adu koina khanja ga da ba khoi gi available loiba timing da khallaga maina khoi gi polygraph test haraga lie detector test kan naam lei taba samaina kam da lere samaina analyst ka ibani khak tawraga ngon da where kai ka loi hapaga samaina chumna phama computer ka tawraga question hang dune ba si je pass tawm change ahan si ja around
lie detector
to question hang dune ba dum na question ga je dum aina experience to pada handak ki do kamai hang ge da ma hai do je 100 minus 50 ka 50 ni na da nang la na khum ga da ꯂꯥꯟ ꯈꯨꯝꯒꯗꯕ ꯂꯥꯟꯅ ꯄꯨꯡ ꯈꯨꯝꯖꯕꯗꯤ ꯌꯥꯗꯦ -1 ꯅꯠꯇ꯭ꯔꯒ +1 ꯈꯨꯝꯒꯗꯕ 49 ꯅꯠꯇ꯭ꯔꯒ 51 ꯈꯨꯝꯒꯗꯕ ꯑꯗꯨꯃꯥꯏꯅ ꯀꯣꯏꯁꯟꯁꯦ ꯑꯗꯨꯝꯕꯁꯨ ꯍꯥꯞꯄꯛꯑꯦꯕ ꯃꯔꯛ ꯃꯔꯛꯇ ꯍꯪꯕꯁꯤꯗ ꯑꯗꯨꯅ ꯁꯤ ꯀꯣꯏꯁꯟꯁꯦ ꯑꯗꯨꯝ 45 minutes ꯃꯨꯛ ꯇꯧꯋꯦ ꯑꯗꯨꯃꯥꯏꯅ ꯑꯗꯨꯝ it depends ꯃꯤꯒꯤ ꯃꯇꯨꯡ ꯏꯟꯅ we are paying for that also polygraph test ꯇꯧꯕꯁꯤ ꯏꯁꯥꯅꯁꯨ pay ꯇꯧꯖꯅꯤ will come to this also later paisa kyam changge let's talk about this
important right
very important so polygraph test ki jo khoina pay tawjai ko amain tora sigi dam to schedule tora khoi si je tawre aduga si pass tora matung da khoi gi height ka weight ka all ani ko aduga next day da khoi gi amuk registration ka tawbu ya doi ne aduga sana ya doi ne
once you are qualified for
polygraph se test se pass tora kan
okay
if not then you are not qualified to complete
for registration okay
is a 10 years ban live or maybe depends on situation lifetime ban ga ju PBI polygraph test pass fail already
okay
so sit tawri bagi maram jai wa khan di ko ai sum haijabni ko share tawjabni haidi hena keno tongna screening ki type ne screening akoi keno ma changmada screening hena to thoko haidi fake netis haidi mayam lak ki na bagi ju is a main reason ki na bagi ju but 100% lifetime ne karam ta phaw ding ngam bote beta ha adana screening tawbagi damakta ju one step first step na haitare ana mi je dum kina ba ju yawi changna dawne because polygraph city is very difficult ne kanam tan hai you need to be very 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 smart adu pass tawge ga ti ko sima thaga yawu dum khagam bani koina pass tawge ga do aduna so I think I am the only athlete from India who has passed the maximum number of polygraph tests so I have passed around 4 polygraph tests till now so
it's also another big achievement
yeah big achievements yeah adu nine tawre pass tawre matung da thok toy ne ba tho matung ji da WNBF ko kamai tawge da aina hojik overall champion ek low ba je ai Facebook ta ju video am thaga pane ai color ai sum uding da na ko mayam da sum haidi khang da bagi ni ko mayam sum khang da bina puang ang na do da ten ju loi tai ne ba color ju kyam muthat ta ne ba ai video am record to thaga pane ba smaina khoi test to bagi do adu kam kan na ha matam stage se hek kum darak pa ne ba moina they escorted me to a dope control room hai tare ne ko admaina control room da tawre adagi moina container cup am pire urine gi sample keno cup tawba ko cup am pire aduga koina isana sign tawra isana seal ka mogi copy ga loi lei adu agreement da sign tawda me nangi member ID ko na gi trunk number adu myam da loi tawra isana sign tawra isana tawjara pi doi ne aduga tha doi ne adugi report to hoji phogi de ngon da yorktri ko
but you are already qualified
drug test polygraph qualified tawre but urine test I haven't got the result yet hoji phogi the result yorktri but for Philippines I think it took me around 3 months mukti change so khang de mai dong haidi moi je khara mi khara amdi ngana phangbo je khara amdi thengna phangbo je report but the idea behind is that they are doing it nicely I hide it true and fair ko maina tawe da sum haining ba inda result gi adu gi wana tana ko lai phangdoni but WNBF India gi loi thokre ana hanan sin bain ai ju judging pham yawe aduga ai coach kai ka ju moi tar loi pusalak pane Dubai gi president duna pusalak pane India da akoi u bodo India gi athlete ki sum je kam to wai sabi de haidi manung da tawriba mayam je kyam wana puthori adu haidi mayam hoje dum social media da dum WNBF se chaina bo yawe haidi yamna phajana tawde kaina ko haidi natural aduna yam wana pusala khajane ba ahan boin India da pusala ini ko aduna we need to support natural bodybuilding support tongna da it will mut kharne bam just like federation ama lai INB na thaina thomba adu kaka santi kumar gi do lairam me mangre hoji haidi yamna keno tawgidre aduna si natural bodybuilding ji di social media junga fake neti and man spread tawai ko si je it's okay I don't have any problem with them it's okay it's their job moi content ni ko moi gi
let's just assume that it's your opinion
yeah it's my opinion moi content moi semjari ne ba they are using us our name our face and it's their content they are earning money from them so they are very smart in front of the camera they are talking like that but see aduna adu like but what I'm trying to say is that natural bodybuilding we bring into India so it's not an easy job and I would like to thank the WNBF and the entire team Dubai ki Kyle ko mai ming do ana moina pusalak khibne ba hoji India the WNBF se and it was a huge achievement in the first show ko aduga in future da ju pro show ga hapa ani handak di hamani amateur khak tawe now we gave out I think category among pro kar ani ni pi bi ne na so it was nice mine WNBF kin mine tawre so that was about the doping test adu is loi doping tawi mo gi result lakre ba husi India gi ana ai gi dunandi hana tawbne ba do ai hosi po york tri email da lakadamne so adu gi dong ta ina lak doping gi wai taw adu na ina high gi do mine ma tawre aduga amaduna kari have
preparation gi matang se
ai kari
khogi sigi championship se yaw na bai de makta of course everyone preparation se loin mak tong nei dana ko have the dieting the boy gera he na bu keno
to ne ba natural way gera enhance way same dagana
okay
high the preparation bodybuilding I say we have to diet ko I think what difference is we invest more time because me kharamna let's just assume I don't know enhance because I am a lifetime natural athlete so I don't know so me kharam the 3 months that we hire as well let's assume so we have to prep for 8 months we take longer period of time so more than double yeah aduna I handaki prep se dum last year gi I Philippines a thoro matungda maybe 1-2 months I gap loram gadra I just spend family time ko aduga I je adum chanabadi chanai just little bit here and there I didn't count my macros my diet ko aduga dum January they dum hora up ne by the prep tawudo when people don't see this so this is I think what difference other thing is same training yes everyone has to work hard everyone has to diet so aduman later and then the thing that I follow is that I track everything when it comes to my prep I track everything that what I eat even my steps I always wear my smartwatch to track my steps I set my daily goals
1000 steps or 10000 steps
yeah depends on my goals my peak week I the commission gi peak week to I stepped 16,000 that was the highest
okay
so it doesn't need to be you have to yamna chak piju muthok ta it depends I always my funda ja gi national bodybuilding funda ja minimum effort maximum result have never
okay
I yamna wadana result yam phangbodo adu do I do the belief to ko ana with chaklo matung in house ti khoi hana khangam de ko ai ju hai house ti yam lai re sumaina macros ka je kari no khoi khana khangam de na khoi ju taseng lai khang de ba house de kui dri ba khangak ba ana hawgolai ba mayam ji do ai shigi knowledge mo ju le heningi hire a good coach ama hire to is very very important if you want to compete ko paisa changa jo dem investor ga coach hire to haningi ko you will and coach hire to wena heta low na tab see look in him whether he have achieved what you want to achieve in life ko see this is very important or mana kemta achieve to na my coach ne na du di yaro
exactly
yengo mana mi kyam sem gre my makhada my athletes or ma masamang se kari achieve tawre ai gi achievement aina pami ba goal ai vision da yo da mana mateng pang bi ngam gadra mana on the knowledge level adu yenga coach hire to godam ne and same thing akoi like tam bajung are tuition me am chali ko tuition like ki coaching me am chali same thing as bodybuilding da ju trainer like gadam ne coach like gadam ne so many people in Manipur have a misconception that they will go to gym and they will train on their own this is not good so you have to invest in hiring a coach hiring a trainer ko amutang show khari body je say I'm coming to that also so khari loidu ne body je and you won't be able to so injury safe oina ba even diet ki matang is very very important nowadays with supplements available everywhere with you know so we need to be very we need to be very careful hire a good coach you know and that is what I can say yeah
the coach ki matang the hire a good fitness trainer hai tar si je koina it's equivalent to investing a health insurance hai tar and talking about your coach I have seen you train with one of India's most leading coach in Chennai tell us about that
yeah I adu laktring mang da ai horok gi ai han ba ai oza hai tar ko mai matang du ki hai jarum ai oza gojen ro no mai kapam ko mai gym royal gymnasium man ningom thong daw da leibne ai oza thengram da de ngasi sumai yo ji da kana yo jaram mai habdi oza dagi aina learn daw jahu je hard work siman takpirame hoji pudi oza da leigidre ko adu yamna nungsiba bon nai oza ga leinai je adu oza na nom tai ngonda mai gym sana sapasida adum masa dong treat tawba adu nom tai ngonda hai aran malam bi habdi drug season na indulge to adum sungai habi gidab mana oza na ngonda mainly ngasi bu adum follow to ji oza gi adugi mai concept ngonda thajau da u gi oza na adum ngonda amna nungsi ba mana adum khangde ngonda treat to je mayam sanai ni ko ngonda treat to masa yamna tongana treat to hai tare adum aina khona jabagi ju u bu do oram be ai but chana gi bu do oza ga chan to bu yamna chana jagi ba bon dai aduga khotna ba kan ba je adum haide royal gymnasium dai takpir kimne so hard work si di ai aduga with ngasa aina har pa ai hawgalak pa angang ai de adum urak pa mayam duga do oza go jen ju part big role in my life. Ma thengnaramdadi ai sumain thoramdabuji aduna I would like to give my credit ko ozana ngasi aina sumaina ngamukpa achievement myam ji uradi am haramgani khalle ai dum yam nungsi ai tare ozada ai emotional yam we ozai mata wasa kenu tu hawu chugi ai di aduna oza gojen na mani yam nungsi ai tare oza gojen na main tawbuni aduga hojipur legidre aduga yes coming to my another coach that is Yuva Prakash ko majina mu Bangalore da thengna gimna anbada koi bani je imana bagi ta loi maju yamna wana horom bajani da ai maju palsaram tholre mine ko yam matam da aina 2000 kya da no ne ai je Bangalore like tam sabaj da 2015 da challe Saint Joseph College na the graduation tamak pani aduga 2020 bo je dum Bangalore lai 5 years se masters lo shalaga ai Manipur da tholpen corona matam gi tor 3 da khoi tholp da Manipur da tholp adu matam tholp ne adu gi do main tor ga adu da je Bangalore da maina ai course thengna givne thengna baj da kamai to ge da han ba de oja ko jin da chatri ngai da di ai isa matam da prep to jaram ne ba khangbo te ba main tor ga da Bangalore da lai ra ga na isa matam chanja ba chuti ga thola ga na khoi oja ko jing dum chana ba ado oja ko jing pha takpi ra ni tha man ji da ado aina haira chakhi du ne ba a Bangalore da aina chang uba jam ji da takpi wa ha ba karam ta aina hen ma sa loi phar ba am de trainer me am ji de ado moi noi na ngon de hangi ba ana oja ko jing gi idea se do aina ju ado ma a Bangalore da kai da loi mak sandom spread to wai tare moi na dum ai ji am thina keno yam haide horokpada ina dum ai ji masa phana ju dum horokre han de ju dum phajare oja ko jing takpi bu de dum moi mapalam gi mi ga jina dum ai ngon doi na hangjalle ba aina hangu go da bu to posi ulta oi jakre ba adu ta anmain ta ga ai je Mr Bangalore thoya ga 2018 da ado overall champion tai adu da ne bai nai coach e unagri je matam da moi di social media je ka pai ba hore ba ko following ka khalai hore aduna khoina dum Facebook ta Instagram da moi dum yeng bai tare aina matam da mai ju client ama thoya ba matam ai ga thongmi nai ni ko ai ga thongmi na ba ji da aduna Mr Bangalore te Mr India da Mr India kaka Santi Kumar INBA adu da jo ai overall champion ta gram 2018 da 2019 da na Asia Pacific ana INBA gi adu jo ai pro cards ai mention to 7 pro cards ni ko ai ming da leije
Congratulations once again
WNBF ki ahum ama INBA da ma phangre 2019 da aduga ICN na maga le I compete national na adu da 3 pro cards amaga so is a maximum number of pro cards whether it's enhanced wagera national wagera in India da no one has ever achieved, no one has 7 pro cards. Wow. So I am the only one, I think. So I have that 7 pro cards in national bodybuilding. So people regard me for that also.
No doubt you're entitled with the proud son of Mr. Kang Leipa. Hi Taraga. Like
mine Taraga question mine Taraga my satra do I thobina baneba. Haidi moi Instagram da thagat pe ai matam yeng jawa tai moi ko to sanai no ko ai was ko su lei tri matam da mine Taraga moi thana ba u bo da thobina re mai satra je aina ngamme ma je second tar gam tor mai satra je adagi ma na ngon es nang phajai khole mai wari saraga adagi kasu khangna gre mai sum tinagre ma ga ha ma sum tina bai tap tor ko haidi mai tor ga sum loina gi dagi sum naksana raga mai tor ga dum ai ga ma loina around 6-7 years musura mani 6-7 years mai sure ai Yuva Prakash na coach ma je ma na dum adune aina hoje gain toriba samna habda with the combination of the knowledge that I gain from Oja Goji and the hard work and with his training ideas, protocols and smart work dieting akoi track to bo khopa combination plug la chamina kan da inga sismal yongom jabane maonda jaidum regard pijagi magi ideas magi knowledge am lei matam da maju aduna national bodybuilding je akoi matam da horop kuire ba horai je 2000 kano sala ya horab ne 17 de horab ne leiram de man India da kaisho adugine ba koi Philippines da chali to thoido maju Korea da chalu re boji ga ai course jo maju mani India da course lai to dagi magi kana Brandon Kempter na UK machane maje coach oine aduna mapalam da ga din se body yam ti phawre da kana haidi handak thu bu do aina ai bodybuilding da thoye do arju haidi lai ba mugi keno do haidi moi quality koi Manipur pura te ngak ni mois karam dan thajar oi ne sel na have haidi akoi je pharen chatli ne ba akoi je ya de yor ka ta haidi men's picture sana ko bodybuilding da ga ji hai wane African ge genetics ka ji mai mi ai moi black ge genetics hai na aduna moi so yam lai
but still being netty
moi ne jeng ata ne ba adu khang de India ma sa ga je Manipur to be particular kem khang de su u de ba ado akoi na blame to he de moi khang da oi na tho khang jarak chani ko haidi ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯁꯨ ꯈꯪꯉꯝꯗꯦ ꯁꯨꯃꯥꯏꯅ ꯂꯩ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯁꯦ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯁꯨ ꯐꯔꯦꯅ ꯂꯩꯅꯤ ꯑꯗꯨꯅ ꯃꯣꯏꯁꯨ ꯍꯥꯏꯗꯣ ꯑꯗꯨꯅꯦꯕ ꯆꯞ ꯃꯥꯟꯅꯩꯕ ꯑꯩꯉꯣꯟꯗ ꯍꯦꯟꯅ ꯑꯐꯕ ꯃꯤ ꯑꯃ ꯎꯔꯀꯥꯟꯗ ꯑꯩꯅꯁꯨ ꯊꯥꯖꯩꯗꯅ ꯁꯦꯝ ꯊꯤꯡ ꯑꯗꯨꯃꯥꯏꯅ ꯂꯣꯏ ꯐꯤꯜ ꯇꯧꯔꯒꯅꯤ ꯈꯜꯂꯦ ꯑꯗꯨꯅ ꯃꯣꯏ ꯎꯖꯗ꯭ꯔꯤꯕꯩꯅꯦ ꯃꯣꯏ ꯈꯪꯖꯗ꯭ꯔꯤꯕꯩꯅꯦ ꯑꯗꯨꯝ ꯈꯟꯗꯣꯛꯑꯁꯦ ꯑꯗꯨꯃꯥꯏꯅꯀꯣ ꯑꯗꯣ
And we are so happy that we have people like Mangaal haitare have the sigumba scope of bodybuilding, another side of the bodybuilding amakak lay haibasu adumain tawrkanda mayam da ngasi faw the through your social media da kaida mayam ka koi educate tawshu tawbiri tung koina su tawrakhine haina su khanjai haitare Mangaal wari sham nungari marak thatna break macha amtang lo break ki matung da Mangaal Arambam ga nungai bore watai ga loina mayam gi damakta Khangminashi Manipur hanjer khige Impact TV bu mijing ta don review
Mahapapi! Yeah, me masak kangdam sardana. Noi ponmak ising manung sida pulap namjilura. Ha? Pulap namjiluro.
Ibungo yai mani da sidia.
Mahabharat ki wari paringdagi miyamna audio cassette oina thoina hena tana kharaba Impact Entertainment Channel na puduna lakchari
Zagat asina kunti gi matik magun khangna naba thawoina sinba oiba tai
Areba pot hapko aiba yumbugi bai kadu tajarabani imung duna leramba pot chai makai loina lobudi yarabani adumaku madusu nasana tawjaram de palibango
Bhimna kanana sariba kuntina kanana sariba Arjun sariba sina kanaba oirigaba pumnamak mitmang thamduna anoba mahawa makudol tamjagadabani
na paijer ba jeng kuba mase prithi matai mai be magi thakta sai thok jage
Yengo nangi namang da bagabana putigom pambigi masakoy na leplare namit pangkoglo kunti yengo kunti
Laibak pukpun namit kuding namidang waram pung taruk taba matam sandok jagadaba amade mathang namit yom sakasha namit kinung tilpung amataba kudingi repeat telecast tawjagador be thawramase sungsoi soidana sandok jargani soidana makmiyeng tabiu Impact Entertainment Channel da Mahabharat ki wari paring
break ki matungda mayam taram nokchiri Mangaal Arambam ga wari makhata jage Mangaal break ki mamang da we have talked a lot about the scope of natural bodybuilding in matang da and we have also talked about your life experiences haitar break ki matungda khoina Mangaal khangjening base have the aina sai Mangaal na wari liba ki matam da khoina sum taja matam da khoi gi preparation phase ki matam se da haitar khoi se whatever bodybuilding bu chang patar ga de khoi gi low body fat se maintain tawba makak darkar haitar you have to narrow down your body fats to a single digit number haitar ko sigi matang sida kamain tawi as a bodybuilder as a whole loina kamain tawar kanda khoigi preparation se tawi habdo adugi matang da haibi
haijage koi bodybuilding stage am thoke hai we need to be at the extremely low body fat which is really not healthy healthy di oidre ko aduna natural bodybuilder mo erga di yes we can get very condition of the life but yes it is very hard to get size so it's very difficult but conditioning that we can always beat enhance guys naturally what I'm trying to say is that you can get very lean very conditioned at around 4 to 5 body fat percentage naturally if you prep for a longer period of time so for example I prepped for 8 months so I was around 5% body fat in my last competition so that is possible so yeah
adugo Mangaal aina makhata na khangjening bese Mangaal akoina sum yengo matam da habdi every kahani pot khuding mak ki afaba lei batar gadi when there is angel there is always be devil hai dare ko pot khuding mak ki magi afafata gi chang se adum leiba ado Mangaal gi ngasi fawbagi experience as a natural bodybuilder ngasai Mangaal na su takpi gi matam da khoi gi lifetime natural oina su dumai dum hobi rakhi na hai tar ar sigi matam se Mangaal na sum thengnar ko matam da isagi personal experience tai tar what is the most unhealthy form of a natural bodybuilder
unhealthy if you compare with enhanced is natural bodybuilding is really healthy but competition get during peak week ta we need to consume less water intake se kitang kakpaji yawe ko dry oina in the skin do so I think that is a bit unhealthy adagi maina ising kalak paduna kadawi akhoi haksang da we are prone to injuries also when we train and we have less libido sexual drive ko adum lain khale but and akhoi gi enhanced athlete haraga na moije adum we hear ko ujudum urabne se many people die of heart attack also but we didn't see any such thing in natural bodybuilding
not in the history of natural
bodybuilding in their peak career have the khoi matam natural gi peak career ri kaishu adum ba thengna and this is just a temporary khoi hojik in high yum just a temporary thing ni adum leganam te just for the peak week khoi ngatang khak to bring the best condition to we do gi dong this is just a temporary thing ni and mind tham jage da
gam sin ngai je manga wai shaning bodi me am khak le hai tare du khoi Khangminashi Manipur na kak na matam oi brina ichi now se queen pungmen pawmen na bagi tan jari phong oi dore manga last oina mangal aina hangjaning ma se mangal as I have told you before Mangal say you have created a culture in Manipur and you have also introduced natural bodybuilding in Manipur to a bigger platform through different mediums, social media. I'm used to Orakanda. Mangal say have the culture, you have a cult following in your footstep. To all those young Manipuris who wants to follow the natural side of the bodybuilding, Mangal gi kari words of advice lay.
Thank you everyone for the recognition cause my regard to them harawi I just want to just want to do it for the future of Manipur ko khoi aina ju sum uja matam da moi je la aran ba direction da sum chat khidra kan pakhat chabo ko haidi khoi jum thengnai ne ba peer pressure me am urai ne khoi ju thengnar paina khange ba na it is just focus on your have patience laiba discipline laiba so don't go for shortcuts kidamta noi satkanu aduga just believe in yourself have patience be consistent ko and yes it may take more longer than ko maina matam kitang kuina lawbi ai adubu honaba lep kanu stay true to yourself believe in yourself and you can achieve what you want and natural bodybuilding is the best way. Okay, so you will be healthy. So let's promote health. Let's promote fitness. Let's shape the future of Manipur, the youth of Manipur, because youth are the, I would say, barometer of the society. They are the pillar of our nation. So. Yeah, with that message, I would like to end to this conversation.
At the same time, if you need any guidance, if you need any help, the House of Neti had na koi lang tabal am chawna hangle. Judging the am chawna hangle.
The name itself, House of Neti, is dedicated to natural bodybuilding.
Yes, at the same time, hanak tasu renovation jo tau kita ngai. So for some time close or mane hojik tu pasna open or mane, and then you have people like Mr. Mangal who is ready to guide you in your journey. Hai tareka. Then Mangal ngasi conversation. At the same time, Mangal Impact TV gi mic degi so Mangal gi future endeavors sing so hene empower tok jage haitar ngashi pubira iba akhoi gi mingchat urong Manipur gi damakta sumaina khinbira mi mayam se sidagi hen mayam khaksu puthok piro haitar akhoina mayam na khangnaba matam da akhoi gi black ki genes mayam sing se black ki genetics mayam sing se akhoina appreciate tawdu maina maitai gi genetics sing se akhoina appreciate tawnaba malem da kanna hona biro habise Impact TV gi message pijage
thank you so much khoramjari me thank you.
Thank you so much. Masiga loina Impact TV na paring na sindok cheri ba Khangminashi Manipur gi thawra matanga swai de loijeri matang episode ta anoba personality amaga loina anob wari kya pudna miyam gi damakta Khangminashi Manipur hanjer ki ge Impact TV bu mijing tadron debio.